Hello boys and girls, welcome to my channel. I'm the Angel PT, and for today what we have here is Pro Evolution Soccer 2018, the demo. So this game was developed by Konami and it's now using Fox Engine. So Pro Evolution Soccer 2018 this year, it's actually finally the next generation version of Pro Evolution Soccer. So it's not really the next generation, let's say it's on par with the next generation consoles, I mean PS4 and Xbox One, because all the other years what did happen is Pro Evolution Soccer on the PC had the same graphics quality as the PS3 or Xbox 360, and finally this year they decided to ramp up the game and have the game at with the same graphics, let's say more and less, as the next generation consoles. So I already tried FIFA 18 demo. I'm also trying Pro Evolution Soccer 2018. FIFA did run at 60 frames per second with the low settings in 720p, so I was kind of expecting that the game would deliver at 60 frames per second on the game, you know. But above all, what happens, it's not really that. So you saw me at the very beginning of the video walking the game to 30 frames per second using the Returner. So I was using that because the game barely runs at 30 frames per second. It just runs, if I unlock the frame rate, the game just runs at 33, 32, 34, which is a big disappointment for me because FIFA 18, it is running at 60 frames per second during the gameplay, okay, with no drops whatsoever, with 720p low settings, with graphics similar to this. So I was expecting that this next generation version of Pro Evolution Soccer was delivering more or less the same frame rate with the low settings, but that's not really the case. The game runs at around 30, 33, 34, 35 without recording. And so for me it was, whoa, what the hell is happening? Something is happening with this. I tried multiple things, but no, the game just runs at around 30s. So I would not be so much pissed with this, okay, if the 30 frames per second was, you know, well paced, but it feels that it's not really the case. So I locked the game with the 30 FPS locked with the Returner statistics server. You can also try to lock it on the settings, but it seems that it caused no effect, so I put the game to lock there to 30s, but the game still runs with the unlocked frame pacing, I mean with the unlocked frame rate, so I'm not sure what the hell that thing is doing there because it's not working. So that's why I have to use Returner to lock the game to 30 frames per second. But even that way, it seems that it's strange because I know that 30 frames per second it's mostly not enough to play a sports game. In my opinion, a football game like this, oh shit, okay, it isn't supposed to be played at 30 frames per second, but even like that, it's something that is off because the game is so unresponsive that it doesn't seem normal. So this might get fixed with the final version. I'm playing the demo, okay. But if you ask me if I would choose to play, if I choose to buy FIFA 18 or Pro Evolution Soccer 2018 for this laptop, I would buy FIFA. Keep in mind that I played these games, I mean FIFA 18 and the Pro Evolution Soccer 2018 on my desktop, and my desktop handles the games with 60 frames per second, no problems, okay? So it runs perfectly fine on the two games, I mean. And I also liked more the gameplay of Pro Evolution Soccer. But the game running like this on the laptop, guys, all the good thing about the gameplay of Pro Evolution Soccer for me goes entirely to shit with this performance. So, like I said, if I had to choose between FIFA or Pro Evolution Soccer in this laptop, I would choose FIFA because of its performance. Because if the game would run nicely at 60 frames per second, if Pro Evolution Soccer would run at 60 frames per second in here just like it runs on FIFA, probably I would recommend Pro Evolution because of its gameplay. But that's really my personal thing, okay? So guys, I think I talked already about the performance enough, so it's really disappointing in my opinion. It's not what I was expecting, to be honest. So hope you keep enjoying at least the rest of the match, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.